So yes. So today we are going to discuss on Power BI. Okay. So what is Power BI and why we should learn how this is going to be our future of opportunities. Right. So that is the main intent for everybody. Right. So this is the Power BI, and here today we are going to discuss on demo. So in the demo we understand like the basic concepts. What is Power BI? Why we should learn Power BI? And how it's going to be the future and what are the timings, who am I, so everything I'm going to detail explain, and we'll try to do some sample report on Power BI. Okay. So basically what is Power BI? It is a reporting tool. Okay. It is a reporting tool, right? So what is report? Why we should have a report for the business? If there is a business, there is a money flow. If there is a money flow, there is an opportunity. Okay. So this report will definitely help for the business growth. Okay. So today Power BI, tomorrow if anything else, and yesterday it was something else. Okay. But reporting is always a demanding area. Okay. So Power BI is from Microsoft is one of the leading software company on the in the top one or two. Okay, I think it is the biggest company in the world, and they have created this tool. Okay. And it is the latest tool. Actually, it's a cloud based tool. Okay, cloud computing tool. Okay, cloud based tool. So that is the reason, and not only that, it has a lot of additional features when it compares to other tools. Okay, so that's where it is so demanding in the market, and it is going to be the demand in the market, and it's a futuristic tool for the next 10 years. This tool is going to be there in the market, that's for sure. How and why I'm telling that? Because Microsoft is committed that every month they will add new features. They are you know very closely observing all the developers, and they are checking all their challenges, and they are trying to overcome that problem. Way back 8 9 years back, whatever I've seen in the Power BI report, and now it is far more different. Lot of lot of features are added, and it is powerful tool. That's what I can say. So what is Power BI? Power BI is a reporting tool from Microsoft, and it's a cloud-based tool. Cloud-based SaaS tool. Okay, SaaS application, software as a service tool. Okay, so that's what we understand. But it's a recent one. I mean, recently, okay, 8 9 years back that they started. But before that, now you can say what is before that. Microsoft do not have any reporting. Yes, we have reporting, but that is we call SSRS, but that is part of MSBI. Okay, Microsoft Business Intelligence. So Power BI is a reporting tool, but it's a BI tool. Okay, and BI tool. Okay, but why they did not call MSBI Microsoft BI? MS means Microsoft, because Power BI is also from Microsoft. Microsoft means MS. Okay, but why they did not call MSBI? Why they did call Power BI? Because MSBI is already there, which was old technology, which is started in 2005 or so. Okay, 2005 that time. But this was old technology, and it works with on-premise. This is not a cloud technology, and the entire engine is different. The way report creation is different. So that is the reason they come up with a new name. Okay, if something is changes, they could say version 1.0, 2.0, let's say version released to 2009 or 15, something like that they could have given. But MSBI is a different stack altogether, and Power BI is a different stack altogether. The entire engine mechanism entirely different. So that is the reason they come up with a different name altogether. Okay, so from Microsoft there are two BI tools, MSBI and Power BI. And one more tool is also there, Excel BI. Okay, Excel, MS Excel, Microsoft Excel. Okay, so Power BI looks similar to Excel, but lot of features on top of that, and it can work for a one-person company to Fortune 500 companies, the toppest company. It caters all the level of businesses. It caters all the level of businesses. So then, what is the difference basically? When you say MSBI, Power BI, and Excel BI, what is the main three differences or main few differences between these three uh, tools basically? So let's compare them and let's understand them, how they are different basically. Okay, so the features that we are going to cover, understand, and then the MSBI, and then the Power BI, and then the Excel BI. Okay, let me make it little smaller. So I'm going to use this Word document entire the course for our class notes. Okay, so you can have a pen and paper ready. You join from laptop. Okay, and so that the screen will be bigger, and you should have a prerequisites like internet speed should be high, and you should not get any disturbances with power cuts. Okay, you should not have any disturbances like surrounding noise and everything, because you are saving lot of time, journey, right? So nowadays most of the companies preferring work from home, so you should be ready to have a small 10 by 10 room where you don't get any disturbances, and with high quality internet wherever you work for. Okay, so that is the only investment that you can do to do this. Okay, high quality internet, good configuration of laptop, and pen and paper, joining from laptop, waking up 30 minutes before the class, and try to recall what we have done yesterday, what are we going to plan for today, and what is the next step that we are going to do, and how you are going to get the job. So these are the 4 questions you need to answer every day, and that's how you need to think and discuss. If you have any questions, feel free to chat with me in the WhatsApp, chat with me in the Skype is the best preferred way of discussing with me, and anything that you feel, you can drop a note, and whenever I get some time, I will respond back. That is not an issue. Okay, that we will discuss later. But for now, to understand, my Power BI is a reporting tool. It's a cloud-based SaaS tool, and old tool was SSRS, and MSBI was old technology like BI tool, and Power BI is also a BI tool. So then we are understanding the comparisons like ETL. So what is ETL or ELT? Okay, ETL or ELT is a concept feature, that E for extract, T for transform, L for load. Extract, load, and transform. ETL or ELT. When cloud comes in, this will become ELT. Before that, it is ETL too. So MSBI is not ELT. So that is the reason I am telling you ETL. That is the reason we call it here as SSIS. SQL Server, SS means SQL Server. Okay, S means services. I means integration. Integrations, derivations, you might have seen in the intermediate math, if you are anybody who come from a mathematical background. Integration means adding the parts together. Derivation means deriving the parts individually and understanding the part. What is the science beyond the small particles, and what is the science beyond adding the particles and making a big particle? Okay, how that will become different shapes, different energies that they try with integrations. Now I am realizing, after my 20 years of education, then I realized what is integration, what is derivation, why those complex formulas. Of course I do not know in detail, but still till before I was not clear like why the integration they have added into the subject in intermediate, just because of the complexity. And what is the use? I never know that actually. Okay, so integration means are adding together to one place and understand. Okay, so that is the meaning of it. But here we integrate the data. we consolidate the data from different sources and put it into SQL Server in SSIS. We will create ETL packages. Okay, so that is a different. It's just how it works. What is SSIS that we understood. Now in Power BI we call it as a Power Query. Okay, in Excel also we have a Power Query. Then both are same? No, both are not same. Still they are there, both are not same. Means Power Query is same. Power Query features almost you see the same, but you see a lot of additional benefits in Power BI. So Excel BI work for one or two people. That's it. You cannot work with enterprise companies and big companies with Excel. Okay, so definitely they will go for Power BI, and it is cheaper in the license also, and they will not even think about it. That's how the cheap it is. Okay, the cost of Power BI is $9.99, which is almost $10. In Indian, it could be 800 rupees per month per user. For company, that is not at all a matter. They will give lakhs of rupees to the developer, and for them, that is not at all a matter. Okay, now modeling. Okay, so we will talk about modeling means, see, when you load the data into a table, and we will load into multiple tables, and how the tables will connect. So let's say my record in the customer table, my customer details. Okay, how many transactions that I made in the transaction table with my customer ID. So my customer details will be in the customer table, my transaction details will be in the transaction table, my location details will be in the location table. If I want to understand entire of my sales, I should go and understand all these tables reference. So how those tables will connect each other is called modeling. Okay, so in MSBI we call it as SSAS, and here we call it as again modeling or model view. Okay, here we call it as Power Pivot. We might know the pivot in Excel. Okay, so pivot will do a single table. Let's say within the single table, if you have a multiple columns, you can bring any column, any value together, and you can see an analysis on top of that. That is called pivoting. But Power Pivot is also similar. Instead of one table, you will have multiple tables, and you will connect with the relationships, and then you do the analysis on top of that in Power Pivot. Power Pivot and Power BI modeling will look similar, but on top of additional features will make the difference. Okay, now the reporting. Here we call it as SSRS, SQL Server Reporting Services, SQL Server Analysis Services, SQL Server Integration Services. You see, SS means SQL Server, S means services. You need to remember IAS, IAR, not IAS, okay, IAR. So integration services, analysis services, reporting services. I means integration, A for analysis, R for reporting. So by then you might be understanding what is MSBI. MSBI is an on-premise business intelligence tool from Microsoft. Power BI is a cloud-based reporting cum business intelligence tool from Microsoft. Excel is an office tool, and which can work for which will work similar to Power BI, and backend engine is also Power BI engine, but it has limited features. Okay, it is a small tool. It is just to giving a taste of Power BI. That's it. And once you like it, like, let's look for Power BI. Okay, if Excel is something like this, then Power BI will be good. So that's what the Microsoft is actually grabbing them, because Excel is being used by many customers throughout the world. So Microsoft is doing a business tactical to grab from Excel to Power BI. So that's where Microsoft is succeeded, and a lot of projects that you could see in Power BI. Now Power BI is in the top list. How do I know? Let me tell you. So here, reporting view or report view, and here we call it as Power View. Okay, so Power Query, Power Query, Power View is part of Excel, and Power Query Model View, Report View are from Microsoft, and SSRS, SSIS is from MSBI. So these are all from Microsoft only. But apart from Microsoft, there are other competitors like Tableau. So you might be see Table, AU, Tableau, okay, and ClickView. Okay, so these two I mean, these are all the very near competitors. Of course, there are many. See, this Tableau is bought by Salesforce. Okay, and ClickView is still with the ClickView company only. Tableau was previously its own company, but then later it's acquired by Salesforce. Let me tell you one real fact. Okay, so Gartner is like a movie critic. Okay, when you see when movie releases, a lot of people will come and give a review, right? Similar way, in software also, when there is software, every year they will look for uh, you know Okay, so now you see the latest. I thought of seeing a latest options here, the recent options. But anyway, now you see Power BI. Where this listing here? It is in the topmost leaders position in the Gartner report 2023. If you go here, okay, it's trying to link it in, but now you see Power BI is sitting here. Okay, so next Tableau, you see Salesforce Tableau, and ClickView is here. Previously, Microsoft is somewhere here, say Tableau was somewhere here. Now you see Google, MicroStrategy. These are all reporting tools. TIBCO, SAP, Oracle, ThoughtSpot. So ThoughtSpot from SAP, basically. SAP tool. But now they are like SAP also, it has its own tools. Okay, but not SAP. I think somewhere Oracle, I guess. Okay, so TIBCO software, lot of other tools out there. But you see, they are in the challenger position. They can give the challenge to the leaders. They are going to the next future. And if you just click on this, these are the two other categories. But let me open this, the four categories that we want to explain. This is 2022. You see, you can see in the 2022 how Power BI was. Now you see, still Microsoft even 2022 also it is more. But now you see the to execute. Let's see. Now you see visionaries and niche players. Niche players means within the reporting, who are the players that are out there, but this could have a good vision, and these are the challenge to the leaders. So that's how the four categories that they decided, and they are putting here the x-axis. This is the x-axis. This is the y-axis. Okay, so that's where you could see Microsoft in the top in leader position. And I see projects which are migrating from Tableau to Microsoft Power BI, and ClickView to Power BI. Of course, I've seen TIBCO to Power BI, and I've seen somewhere one more tool was there. From there also, I see to Power BI migration. Uh, MicroStrategy to Power BI, I've seen one of them. Okay, so that's where, why they are all migrating, why everybody is like looking for Power BI tool, because it is cheap and powerful, and migration cost is cheap. See, everybody think that no, let it be, I'm only getting maintenance for 10 rupees. Why should I? If I migrate, I might cost for 100 rupees, but I don't see a maintenance cost cheap after that. So no, you don't need to think in that way, because that's where Microsoft decided. Okay, though you give a cheaper cost, but people will think about the migration cost. So even Power BI, to migrate into Power BI is cheaper. So that's where a lot of projects are migrated into Power BI. Now we realized we are in a top technology, okay, powerful tool in the market, and a lot of people got jobs, okay, recently, not recently, yes, Nowadays the market is not that great, but when the market was good, and we are hoping the market next market is going to be good in the coming months. Nobody can decide the market, but as per studies, as per I've been closely looking the market, okay, and I've been hearing a lot of news channels and everything, and they're saying that ideally the December month should be, if you take the intelligence of the report of the jobs, right? So December month should be peak, it should have peak, but the market is changed. Reasons could be many, we don't know what the reasons beyond the scenes, but in the December is not, we are not sure that expectation, okay, but every year December is a huge demand in the market. The peak, when you say the line chart, the that you should have seen the peak in the market, okay. So we are in the November, okay, but still some critics are saying that market might not come that easily this time. So it could be somewhere, but hope for the best, we don't know, okay, we hope for the best, okay. As per the past few months analysis and past years analysis, there's a huge difference basically, okay. So that's where market critics are saying different words, but even sometimes they might be wrong, okay. So that's what we see, right? So today the rain will come, because that rain will not come, though they have a scientific evidences, and they are closely observing Google Maps, satellites, though sometimes it goes wrong, but this is business. Nobody will expect, there's no scientific evidences like weather thing and everything. So though based on the past and present and future estimate, past and present sometimes may not be future useful, but you can guess at least. So that is the guessing that they are doing for now, okay. So you should get ready for the market, okay. Hope for the best, and but this is the futuristic tool. If you invest your right time, the correct time, at this point of time, I assure you that you will definitely see a good future in Power BI area. The reason is it is a cheaper cost, and it's a powerful migration tool. I mean, easy, less cost for migration, and everybody can easily adopt it. Okay, and it is just like Excel tool, and anybody can learn it. But you need to practice this. Though this is the easiest tool, if you are not ready to practice, then this is not for you. Only thing is, though it is easy, you need to practice, because then only you will be a differentiator in the market, okay. So no, when I explain something, you say, oh, I can easily do it, but when you do it, you will understand the real pain of it. So if you are committed for the practice, okay, if you hope for the best with a positive attitude and positive mentality, okay, this is the right tool to learn in the market right now. There's no other tool, there's no other technology which is easy to learn, which will expect the good market, okay. So in this, all these two aspects, all the 360 degrees, I don't know, some people will say data science, but data science is a huge subject. It will go 3 to 6 months, and I don't think companies will give research. Research means what? Science means research, okay. So they will experiment, so we don't know whether that product will get succeed or not. So nowadays companies are not ready to invest in the research. They want a business to be sustained at this point of time, because the market is not good outside. So that is the reason data science is also not that right choice at this point of time. So only thing is, I see, because I am teaching Power BI. If you come to me, I always say Power BI is good, but still I am trying to understand the market outside. Okay, and I see Power BI is only the option that I see at this point of time. Being said that, we understand the demand, we understand what is the tool, and we understand the comparison between different tools. Okay, the critics and everything that we have seen. Now, how we are going to learn this? Okay, we understand what is and why it is. Now, how it is. So, I'm going to give a daily 1 hour session, daily 1 hour from 7 a.m. to 8 a.m. Okay, every day I will give a 1 hour session online, and I will give you recordings, I will give you assignments. Okay, I will give you my real-time scenarios, wherever in whichever scenario that comes in, I will give you a real-time scenarios so that you will feel my experience. Okay, and I will give you a deeper concepts. Okay, so whatever that subject that I teach you, you might not be using 100% in the market. Even I did not use some of the concepts with my 10 years of experience on Power BI. But why I am teaching them, how I am teaching them, because of interview. So we are all targeting interviews, not the subject. Interview is important. Okay, so our ultimate goal is to crack the interview. So that's where I've been attended many interviews, hundreds of interviews I've attended. So based on that, my experience, you know, uh, uh, I've created this content, and I'm improving day by day based on the lot of job portals requirements. And I understand. Then I'm trying to add them. Okay, so even I will take review from you guys. I will take feedback from old students and whoever is joining new students. Based on the instructions, we will try to add those points. Okay, so after 8 to 8:30 will be doubt section. Okay, 8 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. doubts clarification. Okay, here how will be done. So you should download AnyDesk tool. Okay, how that AnyDesk tool will come. AnyDesk, if you just open it up, it is very lightweight software. Okay, you will see this IP address. This address you need to share with me, and I will paste it here and connect. See, I've connected these guys recently, and I can connect to your laptop, and then I can guide you. Whatever I'm clicking, you can see my cursor there, and I can resolve your problem. Even recording, even if you try with recording and you don't understand, so I can go back and see and clarify your doubts there. Okay, from where 8 to 8:30. Not only technical doubts, career doubts, counseling. Okay, like how many years of experience you have, what is the gap, how you can showcase that. So everything will be clarified there. Okay, between 8 to 8:30. AnyDesk tool, right? So then, who am I? So we understand how we are going to learn daily 7 to 8 and Monday to Saturday. But today is Sunday because it's a demo. Monday to Saturday for the next 30 days till December 4th. Okay, we'll try to finish the course. So that's the strict timelines. If I increase the time, people are getting bored. That's what I realized. Okay, I actually have a lot of thirst to give latest features and whatever I learned. So that I thought of giving, but people are not getting interest. If it is goes beyond a month, then think about 3 months course, 6 months course. And people are wasting. I'm getting calls from freshers that someone is calling us and giving 30,000-40,000 rupees for training, and they are definitely give us job guarantee. No, that is something like a trash. It's like a scam. Okay, I don't believe that in that basically. Okay, do not go into that side. Okay, so see, even this course industry is going down because of this YouTube and everything, right? So in the YouTube also there are many channels which they can teach better than me, but still why I am asking you to learn from me, because I will teach you real-time scenarios. I will guide you one-on-one. Okay, so there you will not have that kind of help at all. And here I will give you assignments. I will review your assignments. I will talk to you if you ask any doubts if required. So we have a trackers of your progress. So it is a kind of a predefined framework, I can say, and it's well proven. Now with our training, a lot of people got the job when there was a good market, and they are well settled. Okay, so even they do not have any degree, they are making good money in the market. The time is important. When they entered, the time is also important. My estimations went into wrong. Okay, so that's what you understand. So how we are going to learn? Daily 1 hour, and you need to practice at least 2 hours. Practice 2 hours at least. At least I'm saying. So this is how you are going to learn, and it will be in the Skype only. And you no need to share the link every time. So we are going to add that to the group. Okay, and that's it. It's one time, not like a Google link, daily sharing link, and daily you need to click on the link. No, you need to install the app either in the laptop or in the phone, and you will get a call from me, like a phone call. Skype call will come, the group call. Simply join that. You no need to call. I will call just before 2 minutes or 5 minutes before. If you have some doubts, I see whoever is pinging before the class or after the class. If required, we can join a few minutes before, and then we will clarify. But Skype is the only tool that I'm going to use for the class. Okay, now you understand what is Power BI, why Power BI we should learn, and how we are going to learn. And now who am I teaching this, right? So about me, so I have 16 plus years of IT experience. Okay, and 10 plus into Power BI, and before Power BI I worked for MSBI. Okay, that's the reason I'm also going to teach you SSRS, SSAS in a bit, and how it's going to enhance Power BI. So with SQL Server I worked with some other technologies also before MSBI. So that's where I feel I'm the right person to teach this technology, and uh, I'm committed to teach many students, many people to get the job, and that's what I'm giving back to my society. It is not about the business. If it is a business, then I should have created multiple advertisements, and I could make a trap that pay the 99 rupees and just come in and give uh, 10,000 for this course, and then I will also teach you some real-time scenarios. Again, pay for 1 lakh rupee. So that's what the trap. Now, when you might be seeing a lot of ads in the YouTube, right? So what is that? It's a trap to lack. They will say, attend my free demo, attend my this thing, 99 rupees demo. Okay, and they will give you some kind of taste. When you go to a sweet shop, they will just taste it. Then after tasting, they will definitely buy for it. Okay, that's how they will make a upselling skills. Upselling means first you buy 99 rupees, then again upsell for 5,000 or 10,000, and then upsell for 1 lakh, something like that. But here nothing. It's only one time. Okay, so again it is very clear and transparent. Okay, no, it's not committed for money. It is committed for your future. If one person get the job, entire family will get the money, food for that. So that's my motto. That's where I committed. Okay, when I started this course way back in 3 years, okay, from there till today we did not even stop one batch, or let's say 1 month gap. There's no. Okay, 1 2 days maybe because of festivals we might have taken a gap, but I've been continuing this yagnam. Okay, so it's a kind of journey that I'm doing. Okay, I'm helping hundreds of people. Okay, and to enable there within the company, outside the company. Okay, so many of appreciation that I got within the company, and many of the people who got the job will come and talk to me and saying that because of this training I got a good opportunities and I'm working well. So that's what I'm expecting. That's it. That is my expectation. I don't want anything extra. So whatever I am asking to the God is giving more than that. So I don't have any inconvenience in that. Okay, but only thing is I'm giving back to society with my knowledge. I don't want to die something like that. Okay, I have to share my knowledge, whatever my experiences. Okay, if you ask one thing, I'm definitely going to tell you two things or three things. Only thing is you need to ask the right question at right time, between 8 to 8:30. Okay, is the right time to dedicatedly look for your doubts. But of course, if yes or no questions, are giving some, theoretical answers in the WhatsApp, Skype, you can ask anytime. Whenever I get some time, I will definitely respond back. Okay, so that's what you can understand me. My name is Mahinder. I have 16 plus years of IT experience. I worked in various companies, like many companies, many top companies I worked for, and I've trained hundreds of thousands of people, and a lot of people are getting job, got the job, and they are well settled. Okay, so that's where you can trust me, and then you can join this course. So now you understand what is a Power BI. Now you understand why Power BI. Now you understand how you are going to learn. Now you understand whom you are going to learn, from whom you are going to learn this course. Okay, the fundamental WH questions will be asked. Right now you can understand what is BI first. Then we'll go to different understanding of how that works basically. BI means business intelligence. Bus in S, business intelligence. What is intelligence? Intelligence means people think that is clever or complex or blah blah blah. No, nothing. Intelligence means past, present, and future, and the control. How you want to control, how we would like to control. Okay, so this is the business, this is the intelligence. So if you take a CBCID, they are intelligent, right? So why this corruption made, how many corruptions they made, and what is going on here, how they are manipulating the errors, and what it do if I give a bail or something. So what it can do, kind of thing in the future, so that how we can control them. Right? So CBI is an investigation intelligence tool, intelligence team, that they come and understand what is the present, what is the past, and how if anything that goes wrong, then they will understand past and present and future, and based on that they will try to control. The similar way, if you apply it for business, it's a business intelligence. Let's say your sales present, your sales is 100 rupees. Previously, it was 50 rupees. Now you understand this 50%, 100% growth. But how I can make it 200% growth? So you need to understand what is the past and what is the present, and then how you can make it future the way you want it. Increase the locations, business locations, increase the employees, increase the customers, increase the products. Then you can get the business and track them properly. How offers are making good sales, how much profit it is giving. So ultimately that we need to understand. To do that understanding, we should have a reporting. To do the reporting, we should have a nice tool. So that tool is Power BI. That's where we are here. Now let's understand how and what are the major topics in Power BI. So Power BI consists Power BI desktop and Power BI service. Okay, so desktop is free. free developer tool. Okay, I'm going to tell you how to download free developer tool, but here you need to pay for it, the subscription based, like let's say Dish TV subscription, right? So monthly payment. So similar way you'll do it, but here I'm going to give it for 2 months free, 2 months subscription free. Okay, 60 days. You will enjoy the premium, not a pro, premium subscription that I'm going to give it to you to check all the features in Power BI. So this is one of the um, additional offer you will not get from anywhere, in any of the markets outside. So I'm going to give to you to work on Power BI real-time scenarios. Okay, so this is where the real time will make a difference. Okay, so if you go any institute, they will talk about only Power BI desktop. Of course, that is required, that is enough actually, but market is now in interview they are asking some questions related to subscriptions and some questions related to pro and premium, because whenever you really work, then only you will be able to answer. So that's what their intent basically. So that's where you can also experience those features for the 2 months. After 2 months, if you really required, we will think about why you missed that opportunities, and then based on your discussion, I can give you, if required, one more free option for next 2 months. But do not misuse, do not look for, because he will anyway he will give, so I no need to practice. No, don't do that. Okay, now let's understand what is Power BI desktop. Of course, within the Power BI desktop there are a lot of other topics, subtopics, and within service there will be other subtopics we will discuss in detail later, but let's understand this Power BI desktop. Okay, how it looks like. So this is the Power BI desktop, but let me unpin it, let me uninstall it. So you can go to control panel, and now before that, what kind of laptop you should have, I will show you in a while. So Power BI desktop, this one. So I'm uninstalling it so that I will show you how you can basically get the real experience of installation. Okay, I will show you this. And a lot of people are asking like, what kind of laptop should I buy? So if that is the case, let's say I can say 8 GB to 16 GB RAM is good. Okay, and i3, at least i3 processor. And if you don't want to go Intel, then you can see Ryzen 5 is a other processor that I can give you. But apart from this, yeah, that's the basic configuration. And now if you ask hard disk, 200 GB is enough. Okay, but nowadays it's cheaper, right? So a lot of companies offering 500 GB to 1 terabyte. So that's more than enough actually. 1 terabyte is not at all required. Okay, you will not even use 50% of it or 20% of it. That's where I can say 200 GB is enough, but 250 GB or let's say 500 GB, that's fine. But our ultimate goal is the RAM, 16 GB RAM and i3 processor 11th gen onwards. You can go to top, and Windows 10 OS should be there. Okay, Windows 10 Pro or Windows 10. Okay, and above 11 Pro, that's fine. Okay, so now I'm going to open this Power BI download, Power BI desktop download. Okay, you can search something like this and you will get one link from here, from Microsoft.com. Now you see this is what you are going to click on, download English version. Now here I'm going to choose the 64-bit because my laptop is 64-bit. Now you can see this, my laptop configuration that I'm going to show you is this one. Because I'm giving a training, so my laptop name is Academy Pro, and I have a Intel i7 9th generation, 2.6 to 2.59 gigahertz processor. Okay, and then the RAM is 16 GB RAM and 64-bit operating system, and Windows 11 Pro. Okay, so these are my computer configuration. So but why I'm giving 16 GB, because I don't want to see any delays, so that's the reason I've given highest configuration. But for you 8 GB is fine, and Microsoft is saying 4 GB is also okay, we can work for it, but it's very hard and you have a lot of patience required to be there. Now you see it's downloading here, so it will take a minute. It is very lightweight software, 500 or 600 500 MB. Okay, not 500, 458 MB software that I'm going to download. And okay, so what you understand, what the prerequisite of your laptop, it should be 8 GB. Okay, and it will not cost much. Okay, I think 2000 to 4000, which increase the matter of this RAM basically, but that's where you see the highest benefit. Okay, recently one of my friends company given a laptop with 8 GB, but then the report sizes are huge. Then they replace with new laptop with 16 GB, because it's a company can bear it. But still, I'm telling you, if you can afford 8 GB RAM, you can go for it. Otherwise, if you have a little extra 1000, 2000 or 3000, you will go for 16 GB RAM. Okay, so that is a best option that I can try, and processor should be i3 and above, or Ryzen 5, AMD side, AMD processor, AMD Ryzen 5, that is actually good. In one of my company's laptop I have Ryzen 5, so which is doing a great performance. Now you see, this is the exe file that you will get it, and you can double click on it and it will open up for the execution. Now this is downloading. Download is done. Okay, now I'm going to install this. Download and install. So download means just downloading the exe file. Installation means that we are going to give a life to it. Okay, it will install properly into your laptop. Choose language English and click next. Click yes. You will get a pop-up to yes. Why? Because any virus is not installing anything. Are you there? Something is trying to install into the OS. Is that the right installation that you are doing? Yes, that's what I'm doing. It's not any malware or anything which is installing in my laptop. Okay, that's what the confirmation from Microsoft. Now you see, if you want to change the path, but I don't recommend you to change the path, and I don't want to create any shortcut on my desktop because I like clean desktop policy. See, very quickly it will install, and if you want, you can do parallelly. Okay, that is not a big deal. Okay, search for Microsoft Power BI desktop download, and you will see the link called the first one, www.microsoft.com en download and details. You can click on that. You will get this kind of download option, and you can click on it. And before you download the choose version, you can go and check yours is 64-bit or not. Okay, mine is 64-bit, so I have chosen 64-bit operating system version of Power BI. What is 64-bit? The pipe size. Okay, the data transformation pipe size, 32-bit and 64-bit. Okay, so 64-bit is double the size of the 32-bit, right? So if you don't know, let's say I could not able to see my system type, so then you can choose the other option. Okay, you can choose the other option. That they did not mention anything about 32 or anything, but inside that there is a validation. It will go and check your system type, and based on that it will install. Okay, if you are sure, I'm sure, because of that I've used Power BI 64-bit exe file, so it is going to install that. Okay, so it is almost going to finish in a while. Now you see it is done. Now I'm clicking on finish. I'm closing this. Let me know if you require that installation download link. If you do not find, you can ask me. I will give you. Okay. So go to the recording, search what I ask you to search, and then try to do that. Now you see, this is how you could see. Okay. So you can close this pop-up. this blue pop-up, whatever that you can see, that is not required, and you don't need to sign in. Okay, I will give you sign in details later, but for now you don't need to sign in. That's okay. And you might be seeing different because I've enabled some preview features. Let me remove that preview features at this point of time. Okay, so go to preview features. Let's remove on object interaction. That's it. Okay, it's asking me to restart this one. So let me go to Power BI. Yeah, now you can click on this, and what I can do, I can pin to this taskbar, so it will be sitting here. Now I can directly open from here. So this is what I recommend. Only required icons you can keep it here. Unnecessary icons, remove them. I see a lot of people will make a lot of clutter, and this bar will be very big, and you will not see all of them properly. Do it. I recommend just go with this icon, search icon, instead of big bar, search bar, something like here. Make it icon. So how to do that? Simply you can go to this taskbar settings, and there you can do that. Okay, or you can open this. Um, yeah, I think here only you can remove this chart and everything, all these things. You can give a try. Okay. I don't know. Recently, it looks like changed. Okay, but anyway, now you might be seeing something like this. Okay, so what we can do, we can create a sample report today, and then we'll quickly finish it and publish it into service, and then that's where we can close it. Tomorrow we are going to start with a new assignment and a new things that you're going to explore. Okay, it will work with 99 plus sources. You see here, you can go and get data like Excel file, like you can see these are the categories basically. But in the hall you can see all the 99 plus sources. So that's where it can integrate ETL, right? So these are all the data, raw data, and you can get it and you can clean it and you can load into modeling and create a visuals and publish into service, and from there you can share it to the customer. So that's what we are going to explore. So now I'm going to get the data from Excel. Okay, so let me go and get the data from different sources. So I'm going to go and give you one of the Excel. So this data I'm going to explore. So this is this data I'm going to share, and on top of that I'm going to give you assignments. Okay, see, this is the raw data and this is the this one. So whatever you want to, you can choose this or this, not both, because Microsoft is just formatting this as a table. So it's a clean data. I don't need to do any transformations. So this is very clean data. If at all required, you need to clean it, then you can click on transform. We are going to work in the next assignments on this transform data, but otherwise you can click on load. So data will be getting loaded. Now you see data one is loading. Why I am loading only one? Because both are same. One is raw data, but otherwise Microsoft is formatted and created a table. So that's where I am using data one. Both are same actually. If you want, you can test it. Now you see you have a different fields here, and you can create reports like this, channel wise sales. Okay, and you can convert that into a column chart, and again you can create manufacturer wise profit, convert this to a bar chart. Okay, and you can create a pie chart or donut chart. Okay, and you can see profit by, let's say, regions. Okay, and now you can see you can slice and dice by filters, like let's say you can convert that into a filter, and now you can see catalog, how the sales are, and reseller. These are all interacting. Now if you click on this, how they are actually doing this, reseller business is doing. Okay, so this is the power of interaction. A visual will interact to other visual. This feature is not there in SSRS. So this is one of the powerful feature, a visual interaction with other visual. So that's where they can quickly understand how the things are actually happening. Okay, and you can, of course, you can do a lot of beautifications. I will talk about them later, but this is the simplest form of. Now you can also give details in that table also if you want. Okay, so you can give channel, let's say city, let's say country, and let's say manufacturers, and profit, sales, region. Okay, you can put many things. Now you click on it. Now you see the data is getting filtered. Okay, now you see data is whatever the catalog that you click, catalog only coming, and the catalog is actually selling in these cities, these countries, these regions, and these are the manufacturers that are selling. Okay, so that's how you can see the total sales and total profit by here, by visually, by interacting, by filtering. So any way you can understand. So this should tell the story. Why stories should be why stories are so important? Because to crack the interview you need to tell the story. Okay, not only that, every story will have some moral value. So based on that we will change our perception to understand, right? So report should tell the story. Right, now what is our next step? So we need to publish this. To do that we need to save this report. So to save the report I am going to change the location. Okay, wow, recently they changed this also. So more options. So save as, and not in OneDrive basically. Browse this device. Okay, so this is interesting. So you can go to this, not October folder, but we are going to create a new folder called November. So November 2023. Okay, so I've been teaching this, many batches, but uh, there was another laptop, but for other batches recently I migrated a new laptop which is high configuration. I used to face some problems that time. So now here I am going to say this is my first report. Okay, or sales report, whatever that you can give the proper name. But now you save this. Okay, the time and everything, it is publish. So here when you publish it will ask for email ID. So I am going to give you my email ID here, which is October, previous month only I'm using, but of course we will create a new email. Okay, later. So I'm giving this Vegam 8 is my company basically. Okay, so Power BI will give a license, free license to only the companies basically, not for Gmails. You will not use it, Gmail or Outlook or whatever it is, you will not be able to use it. So on Microsoft.com, in the real time you might not see on Microsoft.com, but you will see Vegam.com. That's it, because they are giving a trial version, they are giving on Microsoft.com. Okay, so you can click. If you are working in a company, you can try with your company email ID. Okay, they will not say anything. Now you can use this worker score. It will not work with your personal thing. You should try with this. Okay, now here it will ask again this email ID, Mahinder.October 2023. This is how I just understand which batch it is. But in the real time you will not get this kind of email, but you will get my surname or something like that. You will get it. Okay, your surname, something like at your company domain like infosys.com, wipro.com, something like that. Okay, here Vegam 8 is my company. Is it the real company? No, it is just for a license purpose. I just created this. So I have a password. So I'm going to share you these kind of email ID passwords to work with. Now you see these are the workspaces that everybody has created, but I'm going to publish it to my workspace. What is my workspace? What is the other workspaces? You can click on this, it will open up, but my recommendation is you can go to this browser and you can say app.powerbi.com. So this is the service basically. App.powerbi.com is a service. So everybody, whichever company you go for Infosys, you go for Wipro, you can go for anywhere, you need to type app.powerbi.com. But then how we understand the differences, because the login. So you can see your login email ID. So based on the company this thing, they will see it is like a Ola Uber kind of thing. Okay, whoever is get in, it is just entering into Ola. Okay, but based on your user ID, it will differentiate. Now you can go to my workspace, which is here, and now you might be seeing a lot of reports here, right? So my first report, which is just published by 11th 5th 8 o'clock, so this is the one. You can open this and you see this, you know, this is how end user can see the business, and they are very nice. Of course, we do a lot of beautification, a lot of formatting, a lot of other features that we are going to, but this is a very, very basic report. Okay, so based on that, you can just see this. Okay, so how the impact of any of the record, that record level and everything that you can see, right? So we can make it big and we can understand it. We can make it big. We can see this. Okay, and in detail. You can also make this data bigger. So why we are creating small? Because you can also see in this show as a table. You can see the visual here and you can see the table wise data also. And you can do a lot of sorting and everything. Okay, here if you go to this, you see sort by, what is sorting and how ascending descending. So all these features we will discuss in detail, in depth in the upcoming sessions. Lot of features, drill through feature, drill down feature, okay, bookmark, tool tips, lot of things that we are going to talk about, the real-time scenarios. There are a lot of visuals that you could see here, so we will talk about these visuals, each and every visual, and we will talk about the modeling. Okay, of course here only one table. We will talk about the data, columns, custom columns, calculate columns, DAX measures. So many things will be covered. Along with Power BI, we are also going to cover SQL Server, how it is, what you see. SQL Server is a huge subject, but we don't learn everything, because on SQL Server many teams will work. Okay, so we are a reporting team, so we should learn whatever we want to learn, right? So that I'm going to cover, and I'm going to cover SSRS, I'm going to cover SSAS tabular model, and I'm going to cover Azure DevOps for Power BI execution, project execution kind of thing. Okay, and I will touch upon Azure and how to use ChatGPT at the end. Okay, how to prepare your resume, right? How to attack on the market to get the job, and how your resume should be on top the top pickers list. Okay, so all those things that I'm going to guide you, okay, for free, or the extra whatever I'm going to give is for free. Even the subscription is also free for you, and there's no additional hidden charges, anything. Okay, so everything is transparent. Any questions, feel free to ask me after this one-on-one. If you have any open questions if you think that question is useful for everybody, you can ask it here. Otherwise, you can call me one-on-one, and you might be having my number, my institute number, WhatsApp number. You can call me directly there, or Skype call you can do directly. So you can search for my Skype ID. If you do not see, you can go here and search for this Mahender Academy Pro, something like that, Mahender Academy Pro. You will get my photo, something like this, and you can just click on it and chat with me, and there will be many people that they can chat with me like this, and they can clarify doubts. Okay, and I will also understand your interest and everything from there. Okay, so that's all. Thanks for your time, and if you have any doubts, feel free to connect with me directly in the Skype or in the WhatsApp or in phone. Thank you.